Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Dallas Mavericks.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could... Taking a look at Boston. Taking care of business, Greg, in these NBA Finals. A win here tonight would almost guarantee them the title.
Yeah, I mean, they held home court in the first 2 games, but in this one, they'll face a hostile crowd and a team with its back up against the wall. They're going to have to match that intensity if they're going to take complete control and go up 3-0.
It is going to be some scene here tonight. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The 3 for Doncic. They grab their own miss, and Gafford throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Brown, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Plays it up and banks it in. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Dallas. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. It seems like your opponent does it better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your player. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Thompson finds Doncic. Here's Washington. Doncic outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd, and we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said you can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Tatum against Washington. Back to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Back to Washington. Inside, here's Irving. Misses the baby hook. Boston trails. To the inside, White. That one good for 2.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Doncic kicks to Irving. Out to Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to White. And here's Tatum for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And he didn't punish him for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Thompson off the drive. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Outside, White. In by Porzingis. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing, and he drops that one in. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Irving with the bounce pass. Washington passes to Thompson. Gafford kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Pass to White. No one near him. Rebounded by Gafford.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Thompson misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Pass to Doncic. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Now here's Porzingis, covered by Gafford. And that one, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 6 points.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Now Tatum. It's White on the wing, covered by Irving. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Buries the long-range jumper. 15 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Thompson for 3. Here's Gafford. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Back to White. Another basket for Boston.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
He's all alone. Tatum's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Here's Irving. Gafford trying to break free, and he gets it back.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Brown. Outside, White. Fires the 3. A rebound by Washington. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Outside, Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing foul.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Jarrett Whiteley comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in for Thompson.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Holiday. Horford with the screen on Doncic. Here's Cornette. Here's Hauser. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Irving with it from past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And here's Holiday. To Cornette. The Celtics working the ball around now. Boston needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And they get it back. Marshall deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Lively. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Will it go? And Lively pulls it down. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's Doncic missing. The wing, Holiday, covered by Irving. Holiday dishes to Horford. Takes a 3. That's in, a 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Prosper's checked in, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Down low, it's deflected. Lively, that's good.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Beyond the arc. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Doncic left side. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Holiday still without a basket. Hauser the pass to Cornette. And it's blocked. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
We've got Derek Lively, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Releases. And Tatum pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
For the Celtics, number 11.
Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Grimes. Dinwiddie with it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mavs owner Mark Cuban taking in the home game with us here tonight.
And I'm sure he's liking what he's seeing from his guys. One of the more visible owners in the league. Cuban is always ready to show love for his team.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Celtics trail by 6. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The 3 from Tatum. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's the 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Trying to get open is Irving. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And a long combo guard, Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Lively. And that one's good, Irving. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. That shot off. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Brown. Grimes passes to Dinwiddie. Drills it from outside. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right side Irving. That one wide left.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Brown's shot is good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Irving. A shake. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 11 points.
An efficient scorer, Irving is capable of connecting from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Lively finds Dinwiddie. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Screen by Porzingis. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the middle. Here's Marshall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
I couldn't tell the difference between that second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man. Yeah.
Looking at how the and that'll do it for halftime.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Dallas leading by 20. On the floor for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Here's Thompson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Thompson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Outside Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. That shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
It's White on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Doncic. Outside Irving. And here's Washington outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Washington's got 6.
How about that decision by Kyrie? That's why you want the ball in his hands.
White against Doncic. From downtown, the Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
Back to Washington. Pass to Irving. Shoots over White. Irving can't hit. Celtics trail by 20. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The three from Tatum. Good on the triple. He's got 6.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Doncic. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Thompson passes to Washington. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Going inside. White wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Washington. The three. The rebound by the Celtics.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Now Brown, who's covered by Irving. Celtics passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Dallas leading by 14. Doncic outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Tatum. Tatum with the screen on Doncic. There's the triple. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers for the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And we also gotta highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 15.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
Tatum with the screen on Doncic. With the drive. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He's off on the second. Celtics trail by 15. Over in the corner, White. Tatum a screen. Back to White. Down low. Tatum passes to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. That shot off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Irving against Brown. No good from Irving. Boston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. 33 points for him.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Drew Holiday straight in for the Celtics. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You take a look at Gafford. so solid around the basket, currently third in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Thompson from long range. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Thompson passes to Gafford. Back to Thompson. Irving with it. Guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Irving. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 17 now.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Screen by Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Washington outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Screen by Porzingis. The tray. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Lets it go with the 3. The triple! Doncic!
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside Tatum. Brown inside. He's covered by Thompson. That shot wide open. He's got 8.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
Over in the corner, Washington. Thompson outside. Launches it. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Tatum.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Tatum. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Irving. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic against Holiday. To the paint. Cornett. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Dallas leading by 10. Lively with it. 8 points for him. The 3 for Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those. Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
A baseline J, and it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Horford. Fires for 3. And Lively pulls it down. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Pass to Tatum. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Horford. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. For 3. Buries it from three-point range. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Thompson with the bucket.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Pass to Tatum. It's up a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Doncic finds Thompson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Second chance shot. And Kornet gets it to go. Kornet's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team.
One possession at a time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Then there's Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Over to the wing. For the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Washington. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th assist in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 16. Pass to Grimes. Now Marshall jacks up a 3. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 16. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Fires top of the key. From deep. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Number 20. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Marshall. Lively a screen on Brown. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Lively.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Celtics making a switch. Outside Irving. Back to Gafford. On the wing, Doncic. Plays it up off the glass. 23 points for Luka Doncic.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Pass to White. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
A 3-ball. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Doncic fires from way outside. Dallas again missing. Celtics trail by 10. Inside, here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Brown against Thompson. Pass to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And Thompson kicks to Gafford. Irving passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Thompson misses. Celtics trail by 10. Back to Tatum. On the wing run. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice play. Porzingis, such a good finisher in the two-man game.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. Boston grabs the miss. Porzingis is...
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Tatum.
Well, Tatum's size playing a factor there near the bucket.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Tatum can't hit from in close. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 22 is their biggest lead. And Gafford throws it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Tries the spin move. Goes back up. Oh, Doncic refusing to quit on that play.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's White missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic hits to Washington. Out to Doncic. Irving passes to Thompson. Here's Washington. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Irving.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Huge points from Porzingis. With his massive size, I like going to him.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Screen by Porzingis. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Irving. Pass to Gafford. And they go to the intentional foul.
Derek White. 4 personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's White. And the 3 off target. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,